Hey, what's up, people's Devontae back in the house. Ajax, first season of the game, 2-0 against Telstar. And yeah, it looks like we're back to square one. This team is not it. This manager, definitely not it. And everybody with a brain could have seen that from a mile away. From the moment we got linked to Heitinga, we already knew that, oh, this is going to go horrible. Instead of going up, we're going down. We're going back to square one. It's like Maurice Stein all over again. You know what I'm saying? This game is like I was watching Farioli mixed with Maurice Stein. Speaking of Farioli, right? You fire a guy like him, and then you bring in a guy like Heitinga, right? And I wanted him fired. I've made videos about why he should be fired and all this stuff. But if you give Farioli, a Raul Moro, a Glok, a Itakura, a Jaros, right? Do you think that Farioli would have done worse than what I've seen today? And if I said if you can, when you fire a guy like Farioli, right? You fire to make this team better. You don't fire somebody, right, to rebuild again or start back at square one. No, you fire to progress. Like, okay, last season we made second, but we need to do better. But you're not bringing in somebody better. You're bringing in somebody worse. We've seen it before. It's not like this is his first time being the ice manager. This is his second time. And his first time was already not promising. And now we got it only because he worked with David Moyes and Arne Slot. All of a sudden, he got credit in the bank. Well, to me, he got zero credit. Like he's bankrupt. He got nothing. Unbelievable, bro. This game was boring. And it looks like there was no idea in the game plan whatsoever. What was the tactic? And let's be honest, right? There were chances. There were a lot of chances to finish off this game. But it looks like the issues that we had last season, right? In terms of scoring ability, it's not been tackled. There's still no solution. We have Valvejos who scored 2 goals today. And I will say that Valvejos probably had his best game today. If I have to give a man of the match, it'll be him or Jaros or Yuri Bas. Like, those 3 were good. Raul Moro looked decent. Still not there yet. But if I see Raul Moro coming off, and then I see Mika Hos coming on again, this guy, the Belgian Waffle Martinelli, man. Oh, my Lord. Mika Hos, if you continue like this, bro, I'd rather you leave than stay. Because this is not it, man. Mika Hos comes in and it's like we're dealing with the Belgian Headless Horseman. Davy Klaas as a 6, even against Telstar, right? They just got promoted. And against Telstar, Davy Klaas, I told you, man, those dinosaurs got to be phased out. But people got the sentiment for Davy Klaas because he's a echte Ajaxiet, a real Ajaxiet. Give me a fucking break. There were better players than Davy Klaas who were real Ajaxieten, right? We're echte Ajaxieten. They got less respect or love than Davy Klaas, but all because Davy Klaas is like what I said, the ideal son-in-law, as we say here, like the ideal son-in-law, or the player that loves to suck the dick of the manager. He gets all the respect and love. Now fuck that, bro. Fuck that. There have been people who have more Ajax DNA or whatever it is in their heart or whatever, and they get less respect or love than admiration than Davy Klaassen. Davy Klaassen is done. Just because he got a new hair transplant doesn't mean that he's all of a sudden a new player. No, it's not new year, new Davy Klaassen. Still same old Davy Klaassen. Get him out. I'm done with Davy Klaassen. Berghuis played okay, but still, Berghuis is also not good enough. Taylor, sell him, please. I'm tired of these midfielders that have no presence whatsoever. Taylor is a ghost. The only time I see him was, oh, he has the ball. Oh, Taylor is playing. Kenneth Taylor he just offers nothing. Offers nothing. Yeah, last season he played good, but even then it's still, like, last season, let's be honest, Kenneth Taylor offers nothing. He doesn't specialize in nothing. Not scoring, not passing, not dribbling, and even hard work, I would say. Oh, Rando, right now I see this motherfucker in front of my TV like Mr. Easy E. What does he offer as a left back? And he's supposed to get a new chance. Mokyo comes in, by the way. Mokyo, and I see more from Mokyo than I see from Klaassen as a 6. Say what you want about him. Yeah, he's young, but you're supposed to learn. That's when you'll learn. When you get the minutes, that's when you'll learn. Young players need to learn. They need to make mistakes to learn. So I'd rather have Mokyo playing than Klaassen. Bouwman today, he had a big mistake, but other than that, let's talk about Telstar, man, because Telstar could have easily won the game. Let's like the defense, the organization, right, the stability that Farioli built. Like I said on my last video, it's all been swept under the rug for the so-called attacking Ajax football that I didn't see this game at all. What attacking Ajax football? There was no Ajax football. As a matter of fact, we're speaking about Ajax football, right? That's been gone 3 seasons ago. Because now we have players that cannot finish anything. They can't dribble, they can't pass, they cannot finish their dinner. Traore, you are Bebop and Rocksteady. Broby wasn't there today, but he was playing both Traore and Brian Broby. Bertrand Traore, that guy sucks so much, bro. Sucks so much. I don't want to see him ever again. If you're going to play somebody right, we play Berghuis, and if not, somebody else. As a matter of fact, I want Raul Moro as a right winger. Because I feel like as a left winger, he's somebody that likes to play simple. So I would rather him be a right winger. So he can do the simple things. Because he is a good crosser in his legs. He has a good pass in his legs. So I'd rather him be a right winger. And then the left wing, yeah, Mika Gotso, Bonita. Or even Glok. By the way, Glok, I wasn't really impressed today, but maybe it will come. But the first impression I have from Glok, nah. I saw some things here and there, but other than that, like again, it's like I'm watching the same old trash from last season. But last season I enjoyed it more than this season because I could see that the team there was an idea in the way that we played. There was an idea there was stability, there was organization, there was fight, and I didn't really see that today because Telstar could have won. If this was Utrecht or PSV or Feyenoord, we would have lost the game 4-2 or something like that. Ronald Koeman Jr., right? RJ Koeman, right? From Telstar. He was looking like fucking prime Neuer. If it wasn't for Jados and Baas, we would have lost today. Regeer, I don't want to see him as a right back ever again. Regeer is a midfielder, and even as a midfielder, he's just not good enough. So what we brought him back for? Alles Cruz, man, like the mistakes you've made so far, bringing back Regeer and bringing back Heitinga with Marcel Keizer. And we didn't even play convincing. The goals we made were off of mistakes. It wasn't like we were creating something to score a goal. No, it's all from mistakes. The mistakes Telstar made. It wasn't like we created something. Or like, no, it was off their mistakes. A team if a team wasn't going to make no mistakes today, like let's say Utrecht or whatever, we'd have lost. And next week we play against the Eagles, a very steady team, especially when they're playing at home. So because we're playing away at the Adelaarshorst, I don't think they're going to win. I don't think Ajax is going to win. Dead ass. Call me negative what you want. Say, oh no, it's just the first game of the season, and then you're going to say, oh yeah, it's just the 10th game of the season when we still play like this and only won like what 2 games, 3 games. You should act now. That's what you should do. Act now, right? Tackle the issues. Find a solution for these issues. But that's the manager. a CDM, a right winger, if you ask me, and a striker. Because Weghorst, yeah, he had a good game, but Weghorst, this guy, he got the technical ability of a tree. We need to do better, bro. This is my prediction. Really is going to stand if we're going to continue to play on this third or fourth place. We're not fighting for the title. We're fighting for top 4. This is going to be a top 4 race, not or a race to be in Champions League, not a title. No way. I don't see this team winning the title at all. Heitinga out already. Yes, already. Because everybody with a brain knows that this guy is just not good enough. He's not going to be the guy that we want everybody to be, that we want him to be. And that's like a great manager. He just doesn't have it. Give him time, give him a chance. We have given him time and a chance before. What's the difference? What we've seen in 2023, right? In the 6 months he was there. And now, what's the difference? Oh, he worked on the Arne Slot. But we don't see Arne Slot, do we? It's not even Farioli. We fired Farioli only to go back to square one. How dumb can you be? That's a company, right? You don't fire somebody, right, to bring in somebody who is even worse. You're bringing somebody that can actually do the job and do it better. But typical Ajax, man. Typical Ajax. When we go up, we don't bring in the right replacements and shoot ourselves in the foot. We are champions in harakiri. We did it in 2019. 2017, right? When we fired Peter Bos, we did it in 2019 when we didn't bring in the right replacements for the players that were leaving. We did it again in 2022. When Ten Hag left and we brought in Schreuder. And now we did it again. We didn't keep Farioli and we brought in Heitinga. And we still have the same deadwood that fumbled the title. Because it wasn't just Farioli, it was also the players. Let's keep it real. It is what it is. I wasn't even sweating this game or screaming this game. And I'm not going to do that this season because I just know what I'm going to get. As long as Heitinga's here, as long as Berghuis here, Klaas is here, Easy E. Olwijndo, as long as Broby's here. Yeah, it's really going to be a long time before we're going to win a title again. Yeah. It's going to be a long time. With that being said, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. And, I see Louis van Gaal, the so-called guy that has the best intentions for Ajax. Fuck that. Wasn't the last time he had the best intentions for the club. Maybe when he was a manager for us in the 90s. But after that, he did us more harm than good. I'm out.